EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from the Superdome. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 3rd down, Miller. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there on the tackle. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And this will wind up a Saints first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. They run it again with Kamara. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Kamara up the middle. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a pop.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The ball on the tee, we're set for football, and we are underway from Arrowhead. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed, and he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Carr now on first down. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. And second down.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play one.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A give. This is Kamara. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 4. They'll send a receiver in motion left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Miller will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 66 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
These two teams all tied after 1. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Carr. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 54 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Groupie for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Brown goes in motion left. Mahomes going to change things up. They'll look to throw here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To the right side, it's Kelsey. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They'll run for it with Pacheco. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. They'll come up 2nd and 7. A give to Kamara running right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They're going to run with Taysom Hill. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Here comes the Saints punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. So the fake punt, a daring call this deep in their own end, and the end result, certainly not what they were hoping for.
I have to admit, I admire their daring, but I actually would like this play called better if it's between the 40s here. The problem is, even if the ball's not intercepted and it's just incomplete, you're still giving away half a field's worth of possession.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Again, it's Pacheco. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Inside handoff now, Miller. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll go down at the 28. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw with Carr. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Carr, he wants to change up the look here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing out right here, caught by LLe-ge-nd. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And this one is right through. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. This will be fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On play action, it's Mahomes. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 4-point game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Throwing now is Carr. Underneath for Miller. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Carr. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Carr now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. He completes it to Olave. Touchdown! Chris Olave, 32 yards. And the Saints have retaken a third-quarter lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. They've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. On 1st down, Mahomes.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
He got 29 yards that time.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Check, crunch, under.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. But finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Carr, flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Well, there was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Here's Johnson with a reception. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. To throw, it's Carr.
Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Here comes second down and 5. Now they'll change things up. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. A big play looming on third down. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's first and 10. Mahomes will throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal. Now second and 4. A first carry for Samaje Perine.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's first down. On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll run here with Pacheco. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Carr. He's got his target. It's LLe-ge-nd. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Carr's throw complete there to Johnson. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you can see what they were trying to do. Just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time in the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties, you're not going to hold corners with any looks, because they know what the situation is, ends up throwing the interception.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Commander's Field. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come, because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
A A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Carr. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
65, 19, 18.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 22. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Eckler taking it in from the 20. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it.
There he goes, left side. Alvin Kamara. A big play there out of Kamara. And even 70 yards on the pickup.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Here's the occasional ball carrier. It's Taysom Hill. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Running here is Taysom Hill. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill taking it in from a yard out.
And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up.
The point after, good by Groupie. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
70, hot 70.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Cut 19.
Daniels now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now 2nd and 9. Robinson up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
70 Ranger. 53, check 53. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me.
Daniels going to throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 18 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to a Washington first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Zach Ertz, the man in motion.
56, Mike, 56.
Daniels now to throw on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
60
Throwing now is Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
18, Pioneer. Check.
To throw is Daniels. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder, 35 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Kamara.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
Carr going to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Play action. Now it's Daniels.
Rolling to his right.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
There he goes, right side.
He may go.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Kendre Miller.
70 yards.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. On 1st down, here's Daniels to throw.
And he's brought down.
10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We saw this franchise do this back in the 2009 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. Complete to Zacchaeus. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They go play action. Daniels.
He'll buy some time right.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Zach Ertz from 19 yards away.
And the Commanders have taken the lead.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Being chased out left. And Carr gives himself up, but not before he picks up a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Now Carr. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 37-yard line. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Here's a 2nd and 8. And now Carr changing the formation.
Here's 2nd and 8. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jonathan Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Carr now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Here's Carr to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No question that one stings a little extra because he had that first down. It would have been a 4th down conversion.
Love the effort. Love the maneuverability. Don't like the fact that he didn't bring the ball with him. And now it's going to go in the other direction.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
To the air goes Daniels. Dancing to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Saints will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5.
They'll run it again with Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A first down carry now for Miller.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2nd down and 6 now.
They'll give it up the middle to Miller.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Inside handoff now, Miller.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
And they'll run it from the gun with Miller.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Kamara up the middle.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll run. It's Miller.
And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
This is a counter play. Eckler, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. In motion left goes a tight end. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line.
It's Eckler again. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Hot 70.
Up the middle with Eckler. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On the give, this is Eckler. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
This is 1st and 10. Carr to throw. This one taken in by LLe-ge-nd.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Now Carr.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Now Carr, got to have this one.
He lets it go deep for LLe-ge-nd.
And he's got it inside the 10. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Throwing his Carr.
Flushed out right. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Carr.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked before he can get rid of the football. And they remain down by a point. So with 14 seconds on the clock, they've got to go with the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And they will take a knee here. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time?